Good morning.
Morning.
I have company again.
I'm back.
Yes. So we're going to ramble on probably for about 10 or 12 minutes now.
Oh, thanks.
Rather than my kind of straight to the point 5-minute domination.
No, that's because there's two of us, so times 5 by 2, 10 minutes.
I like the way you're thinking. It's good. Plus, I think it's better. I don't know what you think.
No, get rid of her.
I like talking to somebody else.
Get her to get the bus.
Right, so today we're going to talk about
Making the most of every moment.
making the most of every moment.
Where is that car going?
I don't think he knows. Okay, so yes, making the most of every moment, and we do waste a hell of a lot of time every single day. And people say, oh, I ain't got enough time, there's not enough time. Not enough time, not enough time, not enough time. And there's loads of time. Do you know there's
24 hours
24 hours a day. 86,700 seconds or 87,600 seconds. It's one of them two.
There's a lot of seconds.
There's a lot of seconds.
Let's just go with that, shall we?
Yeah. And people say they don't have enough time. There's an abundance of time, do you know?
It's what you do with the time.
It is what you do with the time. And we waste a hell of a lot of it. So today's topic really is all about making sure that you're aware of it firstly, because a lot of the time you're not aware that you're wasting time. You know, you're not utilising your time effectively because you're not aware that you're not utilising that time effectively.
TV's a great example.
TV's a massive time waster. Just absorbs it, just cuddles you and pulls you in and starts nursing you.
Well, if you think about it, you watch 1 hour-long programme. It's a whole hour.
60
you
minutes.
Never get them back.
Is that 60 minutes?
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, like right now, I mean, I wish I could turn the camera around, but if you look closely, right about like here, you can see behind us there's a big queue of traffic. It's exactly the same in front. And that's not just us that gets traffic, everybody gets traffic. So you think about it, the average person spends somewhere in the region of they drive somewhere in the region of 12,000 miles a year as an average. Yeah, which is a massive amount of time just to be sat in your car, especially when you're sat in traffic.
Yeah. And
that equates to a ridiculous number of hours, an absolutely insane amount of hours sat there. So
what can you do?
What can you do?
In your car? You could make a video.
You could make a video.
You could listen to motivational things.
This is true. Keep going on.
That's all I've got.
It is. I mean, a lot of the time you sat there in your car, you're either listening to a CD, which is CDs are good, Joe. Get your music, get your groove on, get into it. That's cool. The other time you sat in the car, you're listening to traffic updates, you're listening to the news, and let's face it, the news just spews shit all over you.
Wow.
Yeah, I use that word, the shh word, because it's true, it is. It's just, do you know, everything that the media pumps onto you is just full of absolute negativity. So get away from it. No, get yourself away from all the negative stuff you read in the papers, you hear on the radio, you're watching the television.
Much more beneficial to you to listen to something motivational that will inspire you while you're in your car, rather than
something
that's been a water main burst and
yes, and someone has been murdered or burgled or beat up, or so and so's just being fined for billions of dollars for mis-selling PPI. Do you know, all that kind of stuff is just not good. It's not good. So one of the things that you can do when you're in the car is, as Sarah said, get an audio book. Do you know, get some on your phone off of iTunes or Amazon or Kindle, no, whatever it is. Play an audio file. Do you know, get an audio book. What's going to be motivational, educational. It doesn't have to be. It doesn't have to be a self-help book. I mean, people might not want to be into that self-help stuff. That's cool, but get an educational book. Do you know, get something that's gonna educate you on a topic that you're interested in. If you're somebody whose job is I don't know, cleaning floors. Let's say you're a cleaner and your job is to clean floors. Be the absolute best floor cleaner ever. Get your floors that good that someone recognises that's your floor. You know, someone walks past and says, I know who's done that. I know who's cleaned that. And the way you can do that is through these books. Magication.
Wow.
Magic.
I like it. Magication.
Magication. Get these books on, educate yourself, and listen to it on a day-to-day basis. Find out what it is. How do you get that perfect gleam? Whatever it is like this, you know, educate yourself all the time. Utilise that time.
Because when you get to where you're going, and you've been stuck in traffic for ages, and you're like, oh, such a waste of time, and it puts you in a downer. And if you've done something productive while you've been stuck in traffic, then you're not in that zone, are you? So you're much more positive and in a much better place, because you're looking at it from a perspective of not that, oh, I've wasted that time. It's like, oh, I've learned something in that time.
I don't mind traffic. I'm sat in traffic. I don't mind it because I'm learning.
Yes.
That's the ideal. But then likewise, where other places that you waste time is that you just dawdle. You know, plod along. I'll get there when I get there. I'll do this, dawdle. Do you know what? Get there. Just get there.
And not having a plan. I know I go on about it a lot, but if you've not got a plan, that's when you're more likely to waste time, because you jump from one thing to the other. You never complete anything. So you're wasting time, because then when you go back to the other thing, you've got to start from scratch again. And
failing to plan is planning to fail.
Very true.
It's an oldie but a good day. It is. I mean, they talk about them P's what I say all the time. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. Yep. So don't dawdle, don't waste time. Have you ever noticed that when someone's on a mission, do you know, let's say you're in a shopping centre and someone's really kind of almost running through the shopping centre, do you know what everyone else does?
Gets in the way.
They get out of the way. They get out of the way because do you know what I mean? They're on a mission, they've got a purpose, they've got to get somewhere. And people will get out of your way when you've got a mission, when you've got purpose and you're going somewhere. People will move for you. Yeah. They'll get out of your way.
And the same applies with business.
Absolutely, 100%. 100%. And like, you look at other ways that time's wasted. So as Sarah mentioned already, you time's wasted watching TV. That's a big time stealer. It's a time lord. Steals your time. But it's so true. And what you got to do is just break your day down. Do you know, really have a look at your day. Do you know what I mean? You work 8 hours. I mean, it were sometime in what, the 1940s, 1950s, when the all kind of Monday to Friday 9 to 5 came in.
Probably, yeah.
And the idea was that you worked 8 hours, you had 8 hours recreation time, and then you had 8 hours sleep. That's what that all 9 to 5 kind of system were built on. Work 8, rest 8, sleep 8. Well, play 8, sleep 8. But why? Well, you've got 8 hours after you finish work. You've got 8 hours. Let's just assume it takes you an hour to get there and an hour to get back. You've still got 6 hours of your day left, providing that you have 8 hours sleep. If you're having more than 8, that's just insane. Do you know what I mean? Get yourself a poke, get up. I mean, to be fair, 8 hours is way too much. You know, 6 hours is enough for anybody, and the older you get, the less sleep you need. Get that down to 5 hours, and you've got half a day again.
Yeah.
So just think about this, and the thing that's going to make this more important to anybody is the reasons why you're doing it all. Do you know, you might say, well, I've only got a job. Don't make a difference to me because I've only got a job. Well, why have you only got a job? Why not be the best at your job? Why not be the absolute creme de la creme of the job that you're doing?
Yeah. No
matter what it is. I'm selling bananas. Be the best banana seller. Do you know what I mean? I'm a juggler. Be the best. Juggle diamonds. Women will watch you.
That's not sexist at all.
Well, I'm not trying to be sexist.
I'd watch.
I'm not being sexist. I'm just stating the obvious. Women prefer diamonds more than men. prefer diamonds. Anyway, so you utilise your time. Don't sit around watching TV. Don't pick up the newspaper when you're on a train or a bus. Take a book. Take either a motivational, educational book.
Something that will expand your mind and increase your learning.
Absolutely. So start today. Get in that car. Get onto YouTube. Get these videos stacked up or subscribe.
Yeah.
And watch them every day. There's stuff in here. Do you know what? When I first started out in business all them many years ago, I wish that something like this was available to me. I honestly do wish that there were things like this that I was aware of, that was around to help me out, that can be used every day. You know, things that tell me that I need to start doing this, I need to stop doing this, or do more of this and learn from this and apply that. I wish that stuff were around for me, because it would have made a big difference. So just apply it. You know, get the YouTube channel, subscribe to this channel, get it on your phone, watch it in your car, jump onto iTunes or Kindle or whatever it is and get some audiobooks downloaded and just utilise your time. Do it today.
Do it now.
Do it now.
Do it anyway.
Do it now. And if you want something to read, jump onto my website, go over to joncovey.com/ebook or ebooks and download my 2 ebooks. Do it now.
Do it anyway.
Do it anyway. Cool. Have a good day.
Bye.